Hello all, today I'm making barbecue jackfruit. Yes, I'm gonna try it. Oh God, I will definitely let you know how this turns out. Jackfruit is packed with tons of vitamins and nutrients. I will post something underneath the health benefits underneath this video. I'm excited. I have Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, so I'm gonna try it. Um, I'll keep you posted. Pray for me. All right, guys. I am making barbecue jackfruit tonight. Bought this massive jackfruit. It's really sweet. It's really, really good. I did not know how much barbecue this thing is gonna make, so I'm gonna have to store this other half, unfortunately. Um, but as you guys saw the pictures of the jackfruit before, basically you cut it in half, and what you're doing is cleaning out these little pods here, and this is actually going to be the meat. It's a fruit. I will roast that meat. These seeds are edible. You can roast these roasted jackfruit seeds. You take this little seed shell out, and all you want is the pod. I will finish clearing out this jackfruit, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so I found an easy way to pop out the pods of the jackfruit. So after you cut it in half, spread it like that. You see the individual pods? That's all you want. That's all you want is the individual pods. So just take that out. Pull it out just like that. This one came out clean. Take out the seed cover. Everything else goes in the pot. Now this stuff here, sometimes the pods will be covered with the yellow. You definitely want to take that off. You don't want that. It's not edible. I'm going to take that off. That's garbage. Get that off like that. This one still has the seed in it. Pop the seed out. The whole top comes off. They suggest, and I also suggest, again, this is my first time doing this, wear gloves. The jackfruit is very, very sticky. I've washed my hands and my fingers are still sticky. But I'm super excited to try this out for the first time, and I'm hungry. And I feel like some barbecue, so why not a vegan barbecue? All my meals aren't vegan. I prefer my meals to be vegan. It's been a transition for me. I'm doing good so far. I backslide every now and again, you hear me, and eat a burger. But for the most part, I have improved my vegetable intake. I've reduced my sodium intake and eaten a lot of molecular food, especially a lot of greens. Again, this is my first time trying this jackfruit. I'm hearing good things about it. I'm going to put my own spin on this barbecue, and I'll let you guys know how it turns out. So I'm going to show you. It's work, but as you can see, some of the pods are clearing out. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, everybody. Okay, let's see. Now, this one is completely empty, pod-free. Now you can see the difference with all the pods out. Now this is only a quarter of the half that I cut. Look how much this has produced for me. So now I'm gonna go ahead and wash off my jackfruit, dry it off, and then I'll start roasting. Okay, I have rinsed off my jackfruit and I have strained them. Now I'm gonna get ready to add my spices to it. All right, guys. Now that my jackfruit is washed off and dry, I'm ready to get my spices going. I have 5 cloves of garlic, some onion. I have 5 cloves of garlic. I have some chili powder. This is a half a teaspoon of chili powder. I have a teaspoon and a half of some garlic powder, teaspoon and a half of some smoked paprika, teaspoon and a half, maybe 2 teaspoons of some dry cumin, teaspoon and a half of some regular table salt, and a teaspoon of some liquid smoke. All right, let's go ahead and get the onion chopped up and the garlic chopped up and simmering. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up this onion really quick. No, that knife is sticky. Ooh, gotta pull out the big guns. Gotta pull out the big guns. My brother gave me this knife before I moved, and when I say this thing is sharp, this thing is sharp. This thing cuts through metal. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my knife off. All right, so I'm gonna cut the butt off of this onion. I guess I'll dice it. Maybe shred it, because I'm gonna kind of simmer this and saute this before adding the jackfruit to it. I'm excited. I've never cooked it before, but I hear it tastes like meat. So I want to try it. I don't knock nothing until I try it. That's what I used to tell my daughter when she was little. Don't knock it till you try it. Cut up a couple. I'm just going to slice these garlic cloves. I'm not even going to mash them. I'm just going to slice them as small as I can. I'll watch my fingers with this daggone knife for real. I'm just mashing them up. Slicing them up. No special fashion at all. Oh, I'm super excited. I got my sea moss order in today. Husband and I went and picked it up. I'm like super excited. So stay tuned. I'm gonna have some sea moss gel coming your way real soon. I'm hoping to be able to do some sea moss body scrubs as well. But stay tuned. Stay tuned on my sea moss. Just got my shipment in today. Have enough to go around for everybody. So stay tuned on my sea moss. I'm super, super excited. I definitely want to use the water and try to reap the benefits of using it in my hair. I'll let you know how that goes as well. I tried the rice water. That really works. You know, you just have to stay consistent with everything. You just have to be consistent with it. But the rice water holds your curls. I have locks, so, you know, I roll my locks up, and it actually maintains my style for quite some time. All right, so have the garlic and the onion in the pan. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of, what am I doing? I'm gonna do grapeseed oil with this jackfruit tonight instead of avocado oil. I love this grapeseed oil. Put maybe about a teaspoon in there. Half a teaspoon. About a teaspoon. Medium-high heat. I'm going to go ahead and let this simmer up. After it simmers for a little bit, then I'm going to go ahead and add in my seasoning to get that flavor going, and then I'll add in my jackfruit. Last but not least, I'll add in my barbecue, some sweet baby raised barbecue sauce, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. I made this juice today. This juice is phenomenal. Watermelon with some mango. No sugar in it at all. Add a little bit of blueberries. Small slices of lemon, and a couple of strawberries. When I say refreshing, on this hot 100-degree day, this is very refreshing. You gotta try it. I'll put the ingredients in the bottom of this video as well for my juice. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's a separate video out there for it. It's not, it's not a video step by step, no. But I think I did put a little trailer out there. Get this simmering for a little bit, get the spices in there, and I think we'll be good to go. Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. This grapeseed oil is the best. Yeah, I tried the gentleman at the international market, Asian gentleman, kind of got me hit to this jackfruit. You know, because at first, you know, I saw a lot of videos. At first, you know, I saw some where you can get canned jackfruit. I didn't see the plain canned jackfruit in the store, so I ended up getting some sweet jackfruit that's already in syrup, yada, yada, yada. Okay, it's sweet already. My son just told me it's super sweet. Too sweet for him. That's strange. But he got me here. He said, no, you got to get the big jackfruit. You know, so you can get the meat out of it. He said, this is already in syrup. You got to try it. So, of course, I came home, Googled it, went right back and got me this jackfruit. So, again, this is my first time. I'm going to try it. See what it do. See what it do. This is already starting to smell good. I love sauteed onions. I do. Now that my onions are cooking down a little bit, I take that back. I think I said earlier that I was going to make my spices in. But I'm going to go ahead and throw the jackfruit in there so that onion flavor and that garlic flavor can marinate into the jackfruit before I put my seasoning in. I'm just going to cook the onions down a little bit more until they're a little bit more translucent. Just going to go ahead and cook the onions and the garlic down a little bit more so they're a little more translucent. I'm going to leave the phone. Oh, it smells really good. I can't wait to add the jackfruit. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and cut up the other half of the onion. So I like my food with a lot of onions in it. And I decided to cut up the other half of the onion. So I'm going to go ahead and just saute this a little longer. So this can cook down a little longer. Just so the new onions can become a little more translucent. And as you can tell, I'm just tossing it around in the pan. This go around, I use rapeseed oil. A lot of people use olive oil. You know, typically, like I show you in my other videos, I swear by avocado oil. I typically, I love avocado oil, so I typically use that in most of my meals. But I'm gonna try grapeseed oil today. Give it, you know, add to the sweet consistency of the jackfruit meat. Oh, this juice is really good. I didn't use a blender. I'm sorry, I didn't use a juicer. I did use a blender. I used my Nutri-Ninja. Blended it up. I did my mango first, and I separated it all on my watermelon. Then I combined it. I did actually a whole seedless, the round seedless watermelon. Did a whole seedless watermelon and just 2 mangoes. Just 2. Oh, this smells really good. I love sauteed onions. Typically, you want to saute it for about 15 minutes. Just until, you know, your onions are cooked down enough. See this blue pot here? I got my sea moss soaking. Tomorrow I'm going to do a sea moss rinse in my hair. I'll let you know how that turns out. I'm going to do a sea moss rinse in my hair. And I have to package up my sea moss so I can get ready to ship those orders out. But I'll do another video on my sea moss. And I'll put a link in the bio of where I order my bulk sea moss from. I'm all about health. I don't work out like I'm supposed to. Got a full fitness gym in my basement. I can work out when I want, but You know, I need to be able to eat the foods that's going to keep me energized and motivated to work out. That's key. Can't keep shoving meat and heavy metal food in your gut and thinking you're going to have that energy and motivation to do anything. It's not going to happen. That's just the opposite. Alrighty. It looks like my onions are good. I'm going to go ahead and add the jackfruit to the pan. Just going to dump it right on there. Just like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and toss up the jackfruit with the onions. Then at this point, I will add maybe 2 tablespoons of some vegetable stock. Okay, I went ahead and added all my spices. My garlic powder, my salt, my pepper, my chili powder, my liquid smoke. So, typically, I know I said I was going to add some vegetable stock. I'm none. So, I do have some organic beef broth, beef flavored broth. What else? You know, this can add to my meat taste. So I'm going to add about a cup. And I'm going to just go ahead and let this simmer on the stove on low heat for about a good hour, hour and a half. Then I'll come back to it. Alright, y'all. When I tell you, I just got finished chopping up the rest of my jackfruit. Please take heed. Wear gloves with this. It's worse than bubble gum being stuck to the bottom of your shoe. Look at that. I've washed my hands over 12 times. This stuff is sticky. So if anybody knows how to get this crap off my hands, let me know. Don't even want to touch a paper towel again. So my jackfruit has simmered down a lot. I have added a few more pieces of jackfruit to my pot. So I'm going to let this simmer just a little longer so it can cook down some and shred up, and then I'll go ahead and put it in the oven and roast it. Take my time back up some more. And again, it looks like we have 40 minutes left in the hour and 45 minutes that I ran it. So while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to figure out how the heck I can get this sticky stuff off my hands. Please wear gloves when you're dealing with jackfruit. Yep, as you can see, the jackfruit is simmering down. As you can see, the new pieces that I put in there, I'm going to let that go ahead and simmer down some where I can shred it up. And I'll be ready to roast it. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and spreaded out the jackfruit across my roasting pan. I am going to go ahead and put it in the oven and let this bad boy roast for 45 minutes. I'm going to roast it maybe about... honestly, the way it tastes, I really don't even need to add any additional barbecue sauce to it. But I am going to roast it a little bit until it dries out. Then I'll probably add a little bit of some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce to it. But that liquid smoke and the spices that I use, it already tastes like it's got barbecue sauce on it. Something like it's okay, y'all. This is the final product. It really cooked down a lot, so be mindful. It looks like next time I'm going to have to cook the whole jackfruit. But we can definitely get a couple sandwiches out of it. Tastes really good. I didn't even add barbecue sauce to it. Just those spices in itself with that smoke, liquid smoke. Okay, so let's see how it tastes. Tastes like pulled barbecue pork. It really does. But it don't get your teeth. Good afternoon, family. I do want to provide an update on my barbecue jackfruit last night. It was good, I must say. It does have that meat flavor. I think where I went wrong, I may have simmered the jackfruit a little longer. It was stringy like pulled pork. I will agree. It did taste like pulled pork. The consistency is something I have to get used to. I don't know. It kind of tastes like the consistency was more like candy yams. It was very soft, even after I roasted it. But I will try it again, probably tonight, because I do have, and that was the whole jackfruit. But I've been told to try the jackfruit in the can. I do have some canned jackfruit that's in strips. And I'm going to try that tonight to see if that comes out a little better. But yeah, I just wanted to post a comment about the jackfruit. It does taste like pulled pork. I'll give it that. But I think where I went wrong, I may have cooked it, simmered it too long, and it was too soft. But my husband enjoyed it. Not sure if my 18-year-old ate some of it last night. I did let him taste it before I cooked it, and he said it was too sweet. But even after it was cooked, and again, I didn't add any barbecue sauce to it, just those spices, it really tastes like pulled pork barbecue. But again, I just wanted to give you my thoughts. Have a great day. Stay fabulous.